I don't know why I figured that you guys might watch my video on Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all my ladies out there. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And today I'm going to take you guys down the Amazon rabbit hole with me. Hey guys, welcome back to Sheri Approved. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new, welcome. And if you're already a part of the Sheri Approved family, thank you so much for clicking on today's video and for spending your day with me. And just before I get into today's video, I really want to share heartfelt greetings to all of you ladies. I am one of those women who fully believe whether you have birthed a child or not, we are innately gifted with a natural inclination to birth, to nurture, to take care of, to really see things come to fruition. And whether you've birthed children or not, think about the children and the young ones who are under your influence. You have absolutely touched their lives. You are making an impact every single day. If you are still waiting because you have that earnest desire to probably have a child of your own, don't give up, just keep having faith. My journey has been a faith one. After 14 years of marriage, that's when Hadassah entered our lives, and we couldn't see it before, but she entered our lives at the most perfect time. And when I say God knows best, I believe that with all my heart. And to those of you for whom today might be a little bit of a downer, maybe you miss your mom, recently had a woman in your life who passed, or maybe you have a strained relationship with your mother. You know, I'm sending love to you as well. I know days like this can be really, really difficult, but I want you to know that you are loved. The feelings that you have are validated, and whatever you need to go through to really work through that, I really hope that you are able to do that and that you would live to see a better, brighter, more hopeful day tomorrow. Okay, so let's get into my Amazon favorites. And as I clicked to film this video, I realized that I was supposed to put on something that I want to tell you guys about. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it, and I will probably have to show you some other time. Anyways, first of all, let me just let you know that everything that I will share today will be linked in the description box below. Those are Amazon affiliate links. If you click through my links, then I get a small commission from those purchases. It does not affect the price that you pay. And honestly, it's literally cents that I will get from each sale, but all those cents kind of add up. And that allows me to be able to buy things that you guys want me to review. Because listen, as a small creator, I don't necessarily get everything in PR. And a lot of what I tell you guys about, I am spending my hard-earned money for, and you can imagine that adds up. So when you ask one of your favorite creators or influencers for a review, keep in mind that it costs money, and if they didn't get it in PR, they need to kind of find the money to buy that product, to test it, to give you a review, to save you dollars or recommend the item to you. So thank you so very much to all those of you who purchased through the links. And I want to give a special shout out because I do have a couple followers. If they have to purchase like a random item on Amazon, they'd message me like, Sheri, can you send me your link, please? Because they know those cents is definitely going to go a long way. I love you all so much, and thank you so much for that support. So starting with something that I'm not sure like how new or how old it is, but I don't know, it just showed up on Amazon. I can't remember what I was looking for, and I saw them and I was like, oh, how come I haven't heard about this? These are the NYX Pro Fix Stick concealers. So they call them correcting concealers. They have, I think, 18 concealer shades and 6 corrector shades. I picked up 1 concealer shade and 1 corrector shade. So this is actually what I got. So the concealer shade I picked up is number 12, Nutmeg. And only when I was looking back at the shades, I'm like, why did I pick up Nutmeg? So this one is the perfect like everyday concealer shade for me. I'll swatch it for you to see in a bit. The other one I picked up is a corrector shade, and this one is the shade number 0.5 Apricot, and that is what it looks like. In fact, let me swatch this in real time because I want you guys to see what it looks like. So this is Apricot. Wow, like literally kind of matches my lips, right? And this one is Nutmeg, and I want you guys to see how easily and creamily, that's a word, that glides onto the skin. First of all, I want to tell you guys that this formula is beautiful, and I want to start off by saying, NYX, you might never see this video, but if by chance, for some reason you do, we kind of need this in like proper foundation stick size because this formula is so beautiful. So this gives you a solid medium coverage and it is buildable. Now, granted, I want to say that I do want to pick up a lighter shade, a lighter concealer shade, and I already have one in mind. And I also want to pick up the other peachy shade. Is it peach? Probably, in the corrector shade. This one works on me, but I feel it's a better corrector shade for somebody who is slightly deeper than I am. So I really want to try the lighter shade because, like I mentioned, I do have the hyperpigmentation mainly in the lower part of my face, around my mouth and so on. So most of the times before I do makeup, I am having to do a little bit of color correcting if I don't want the lower part of my face to have that grayish type of tone. And this makes it so easy because this is literally concealer for dummies. When I tell you, you don't have to worry about how long you're waiting, what tool you're using. These are so creamy and they blend beautifully. You could even use your fingers, like watch this, like literally it just like, look at that, just look, I just touched the outer part there. And you can see, well, you could also see how close this is to my actual skin color. So this one is really good for me for like spot concealing, maybe a blemish or something. And I could even use this all over my face as foundation. I was so impressed by this formula, and I think these are only like $9 US. Last year, I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury color corrector in the little pot. I can't remember the cost of that. And I prefer this formula so much more. Like every single time I use that Charlotte Tilbury corrector, I'm like, yes, this is good, but it is not giving me like the value that I paid for it. And I hardly ever reach for it. I reach for things that are way more affordable. And this next stick, I highly, highly recommend because of how easy the formula is to blend. Now, there is another product that I have been using for correction, but I'm saving that for another time because it's actually not designed to be used for that, but it's just been working out for me beautifully. So I have literally been going between that and the next, and again, the concealer shade, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You don't even need a brush with this. I just swipe this under my eyes, I take my fingers, tap it out, and I'm good to go. The next item is also a makeup item, and I picked this up after this was released, like, I don't know, however long, because they even have a new version of this. But this is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This is the color correcting full coverage natural finish, plus collagen peptides and niacinamide. And when I tell you guys, I eyeballed the match for this, like spot on. I picked up the shade Tan 400W and I was amazed. Okay, so you could kind of see it there. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. I was amazed when it came and I pulled it out of the box. I was like, oh my God, Sheri. Oh my God. You could real eyeball your shade. No, please don't ask me to do that for you. A lot of people message me and ask me, send me pictures of their face and like, Sheri, what shade do you think I'll wear? I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I'm seeing my face every day in the mirror and I can guess what I will wear most of the times, because most of the times when I purchase foundation, I'm purchasing it without swatching it beforehand. I am literally eyeballing my shade. So this was a win, number one, in terms of the shade. Number two, this is what I was saying that I was supposed to put on, but I am testing another foundation because of a review that I have to do that's coming up, and that's what I'm wearing today. And what do you guys think? Anyway, this was so impressive because of course, we all know that this got its inspiration from the It Cosmetics CC cream, right? Now, when that came out like years ago, I'm thinking like more than 10 years ago, I did use that product. Back then, the shade range was a bust. If I really wanted to get my shade with that, I would have really had to mix. Now, of course, It Cosmetics got the memo and they have like way more shades now and all of that. But e.l.f. came out with this. And when I last checked, I think it was like 29 or 30 shades. I paid $12 and something cents this on Amazon because they were having some kind of deal. I think the regular price is probably around 15 or so, but still, even at 15 US dollars, this is amazing. Guys, this is full on, like full coverage. When I wore this, I do not need to do any color correcting. This is going to cover up everything. And when I tell you, you only need the smallest amount because this is like full on pigment in a cream type of formula, right? I'm thinking like Derma Blend, and these types of very, very highly pigmented types of foundations, this is the category this will fall into. This is not a skin tint. This is not for if you just want to go down the road and you just want something, unless like you're taking a tiny dot and you're really going to blend that out. No, this is full-on foundation, and you don't need a lot. You need a little bit of product, and it really spreads. This is not a runny formula at all. I don't want to mess up anything, but let me kind of show you. Yeah, let me show you here a little bit. So I want you to just look at that little bit I just pumped out there, right? So that's not runny. And I mean, this is like, okay, so watch this. I'm gonna just rub it on. It completely covered. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, yeah, but this is full on coverage. I think I have a spot somewhere right under there, and that just like took care of it. The other thing is that I think this is amazing for combination oily skin, because this one has what they said a natural finish, but this is like natural matte to me. It is the type of finish that I really, really, really like. It is a very long wearing. They also have a hydrating option in this, and I think that's the newer one, like the updated formula. Both formulas are still available, so if you are probably on the drier side, you might want to try that one. And let me just say something again, that this says it has SPF 30. Like, forget about that. Like, seriously, because ain't nobody going to be putting a 1/4 teaspoon of this on their face. A little bit is already so high coverage, so you can forget about this for your SPF. Please wear your correct amount of SPF under your foundation if you're going out in the daytime. And I have to say that I'm so impressed by this. Like, drugstore is seriously hitting it. This has been one of the best e.l.f. products that I have tried in a long time. Okay, I just want to grab some of this CosRx micellar water to just kind of clean up this, because I have some clothing items to show you guys, and I really don't want to get any of this foundation and concealer and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think we're good to go there. Yeah, we're good to go. Okay, next are these wide leg, high waist casual pants. And I will include a photo on the screen because you're not going to be able to see it fully here. But I have one here right now. I purchased a 3-pack of this. So I got a black, dark gray, and this blue shade. And I actually purchased this to be kind of like my gym pants. So when I'm going to go to the gym, I'll have on like my tights, and then I'll like pull this up, especially if I'm going to drop my daughter or something before I go to the gym, or I'm going to stop off in the supermarket or whatever, right? So I really wanted some pants that I could really pull up that will be comfortable, wide leg. And I found these. First of all, they have like some amazing pockets. I love this part because it really comes up on my waist. I have a tummy, so it gives me a little bit of control there. But when I tell you, I wasn't expecting to love these so much. Yes, they absolutely do the job that I wanted them for. But more than that, like, take a look at this fabric. This fabric is not just so soft, but it washes and it holds up so well, so much so that I have been going out. I have been going out with the gym pants. I've been going out with gym pants. If you guys see me anywhere with these. So I was at like 5 Islands for my daughter had to go to a birthday party. So I'm at 5 Islands, and I just put on a little short sleeve sweater top with one of these pants, and I went, and we reached the birthday party, and within a minute of reaching like where everybody was, this woman walked up to me and she's like, "Hi Sheri, I follow you on TikTok." I'm like, yeah. And this is what I'm wearing. Like, seriously, they are good. If you are looking for some very good quality, just casual pants, maybe you want something that you could just lace around the house with, probably run out the road with, or even like dress up. Listen to me, like, the quality of these are really good, and I paid like $40. The quality is really, really good, and I paid $40 for the 3-pack. They also have it in a 4-pack and a 2-pack as well. Oh, and I should also tell you that I am like around a size, I don't know, 14 right now. Yeah, I need to come down. Lord Jesus, I need to lose some weight. I bought these in size large, and they fit me perfectly. They're not too tight, they're not too large or anything like that. The fit, the quality, everything. I had to tell you guys about these. The next clothing item from Amazon, you guys already saw it because I posted it on Instagram, and that would be the pink shirt dress. Absolutely love that dress. Now, the thing about it is, I have been seeing like a lot of Amazon influencers talk about that particular brand of clothing on Amazon. So what happened is that I was just checking out the brand, checking out like the fits and stuff that they have. I came across a shirt dress. I saw it was like $20 the day that I purchased it. So the price was like, it was discounted. So I'm like, listen, I have to buy that. So first I purchased it in size large, which is what I have here. You're going to see that the tag and everything is on it. And when I tried it on, it couldn't go over my bust. But I was so in love with the cut and how I felt in the dress. I went immediately back on Amazon and I purchased the extra large. So what you guys saw me model and wear was the extra large. So I have a dress to give away. So if you think this large is going to fit you and you live in Trinidad and Tobago, please leave a comment down below just letting me know that you're interested in a dress, and I am going to just choose somebody at random. Please include in the comment your IG handle so that I would be able to find you when you win it, and I'll contact you and I will arrange to send this dress for you. So yeah, somebody's going to get this dress, and I hope that whoever gets it is going to love it as much as I do. I'm at that place where I'm on Amazon like every single day checking to see which other colors in the XL is going to come back, because I need to get at least another color. I'm looking at the yellow. What do you guys think? Now, this dress apparently is very, very popular, because you will go on today and you will see sizes sold out, and then when you check in a couple of days, like the brand is constantly restocking and the sizes and the colors will vary in terms of what's available. So if you really, really want it, I highly suggest that you just keep checking. But yeah, whoever wants this, let me know, it's yours. Few more things, and one of them is a hydration, what do you call that? Hydration salts? Hydration. What do they call this? Oh, it's an electrolyte drink mix. I could have just read it on the packet. Okay, so there is a very popular brand of like these types of electrolyte hydration drink mixes called Liquid IV, which I have tried and I really do like, but Liquid IV is pricey. So your girl over the last few months was looking for one of these, really, because I like to go with that when I'm going to the gym. So you all know I have my Ello, my black bottle, the 40 ounce, right? So I like to put like one of these hydration packets in there with my water, and that's what I'll be drinking while I'm at the gym. So I had actually a couple months ago purchased this one called Nectar, and it was fine. And I'm saying that now because I can compare it to this new one, which is called DripDrop, and this one is hugely better. I'm so glad, like when I had to repurchase, I told myself, instead of repurchasing the Nectar, let me try another one. So this one I got like maybe 3 weeks ago, and I absolutely love this. Number one, the flavor of these are so much better. Not like the other one was bad, it was fine, but this one tastes way more authentic. And it's also more potent. So they actually recommend that you add like one of the packets to an 8-ounce glass of water. I usually add one of the packets to my whole 40 ounces of water. So you can imagine it will like significantly dilute it, right? Now, my family know that's not a problem for me, because they always tell me that, Sheri, you don't really drink drinks, you just drink like flavored whatever. So yeah, it really wasn't a problem for me until I tried this and I realized, wait a minute, like I ain't getting no bang for my buck with this one. I will put one packet of this in my 40 ounces of water and the flavor is full on. So I'm just thinking, like if I put that in 8 ounces, I don't know if I'll be able to drink it. Like the flavor will be way too strong for me. The other thing is I absolutely enjoy all the flavors. So I picked up a variety pack. They also have each of these flavors individually. So this one has watermelon, peach, lemon, lime, and passion fruit. I love all of them. I am not so much of like a watermelon flavor person. When it comes to like these types of things, I'll get through it, but it's not necessarily my jam, but I do enjoy it. My favorite though is the passion fruit, but I love all of them. Like I find the flavors to be like really authentic. Let me show you like what they look like. So these are the packets. You could of course very easily put them in your purse and so on. And the other thing that I love about this is, when I'm buying these things, I usually look for something that does not have sugar. So these are 0 sugar. They say it has 3 times the amount of electrolytes versus the leading sports drinks. Sodium electrolytes, it contains magnesium, it also has zinc, vitamin C, etc. I will leave the link down below. Go check this out. I highly recommend this, and it is definitely a more affordable option when you compare like how much you're getting for the price to Liquid IV, if that's something that you are constantly using or something that you're interested in. This next part of the video is very serious. If you're my age, you need to listen up and pay attention. I'm telling you, this is going to change your life if you didn't already know about it, okay? Now, how many of you all know that in the 10-year period before menopause that you are actually in perimenopause, which means that if you're in your 40s and you're not yet menopausal, you are in the perimenopause stage. For some of you, you might be in your late 30s and you're already in perimenopause and you're not even thinking about it. Now, for whatever reason, over the last 6 to 9 months, I somehow started to consume this type of content because I started to just think about my health, my body, wanting to really age well, as best as possible, as healthy as possible. And this was one of the things that really pushed me as well, alongside a lot of the things that I mentioned with regards to my health journey. And honestly, what I found out about the changes that happens in a woman's body in menopause is what really pushed me to the edge and got me to be like, Sheri, you need to go to the gym. Because suddenly I realized the massive importance of strength training and resistance training over cardio. Not that cardio is not important, but over cardio, especially to prepare my body and my bones and my muscles, etc., for the changes that will happen whenever I do get to menopause. So part of that is that I have been consuming content from a doctor from Texas who has been on the cutting edge of this, and I couldn't believe, when she was talking about the fact that when doctors are trained, even OBGYNs, which she is, that they only get 1 hour of the entire training in menopause. Like, what? Women are not that... Okay, before I go down that road anyway. So what I'm here to tell you guys about is a book. So this book launched, I think, maybe within the last 2 weeks. From the time I heard this doctor say that she was launching this book, I actually pre-ordered it on Amazon. So I got it literally shipped the day before, I think, the launch date. It shipped from Amazon and I was so glad to get it. I just started the book, but I know a lot of the content and I know that a lot of it is going to be, much more in depth compared to what she shares. So this book is called The New Menopause and it is by Dr. Mary Claire Haver. So that's the doctor. She is a board certified OBGYN. She's also a certified culinary medicine specialist and a certified menopause provider. I highly recommend you go search her name. You're going to find long videos on YouTube. You're going to find her page on Instagram, on TikTok. She does a lot of lives, excellent content, a lot of great information that really is just going to empower you for handling this stage of life. I highly recommend you pick up this book. If you're serious about life, pick up this book, get the proper information, and go have a chat with your OBGYN, because a lot of us, we need to do this. Our moms, our grandmothers didn't have a lot of this information and they suffered in silence about a lot of things that we now have the ability today to discuss and to make better choices so that we could enjoy all the stages of life. So that was my TED Talk. And last but not least, I really just want to highlight 2 fashion items you guys would have seen already, but I wanted to include it. So one is these shoes that I got on Amazon. You guys would have seen it because I wore it for the Geska event and I've been really wearing it a lot since I got it. I picked this up on Amazon. I think it was $30 something. Absolutely worth the price. They are true to size, very comfortable. I mean, this is only a 2.75 inch heel, right? So that's small thing for me. I can literally run in that, but they do have it in less embellished patterns. They have it in other colors as well. So I think there's something for everybody over there, but I really loved the embellishment. And the other thing was the pearl handle bag that I used for the event. So this is what it actually looks like close up. Of course, there is this strap inside here and you can remove the strap. So there is a hook so that you can use the strap if you want to wear it over your shoulder, or like I did, I removed it and I just literally used the bag like this. I could hold the bag like that. I can wear it on my arm like this. And I really love the color because I was looking for something that was going to raise the pearl accent on my dress, but I didn't want it to look like it was just a bag that I would only wear to an evening function, meaning a very formal function or a wedding or something like that. But I love the material because it looks classy. I can absolutely wear this to a very dressy function, but because of how they combine the pearls with this fox leather material, I could absolutely wear this casually or to something that's a little bit more semi-formal like I did for that event. And I wanted to show you guys that because I was really happy with the quality and actually thinking about probably getting it in black as well. What do you guys think? So yes, those were my last honorable mentions for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed staying with me today, and I hope you absolutely enjoy your Mother's Day. Thank you so much for looking at this video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which items, looked the most interesting to you. What have you picked up from Amazon lately that you have been loving? Please do share, because you all know I am an Amazon junkie. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Take care. Bye.